tell you this: not all pigs can attain 100 kg at 6 months. On every 75,000 naira you spend on a pig, you gain between 25 to 35,000 naira as profit. A lot of people have been asking, is pig farming profitable or not? Yet I can tell you, because I've been into it for more than a year now, and I've had the opportunity of raising from piglet up to finishers, and I can tell you that pig farming is profitable. How do I mean? I'm going to be breaking the cost analysis. I'm going to be sharing with you, and you yourself, you're going to be able to decide whether it's profitable or not. Before now, the return on investment on pig farm used to be between 40 to 65%, which means if you have to spend 100%, 40 to 65% of that will be your profit. But nowadays, the profitability has reduced, but it's still profitable. More profitable than any other businesses. Yeah, let me say some other businesses, because we have some other livestock animals that are as well profitable. So let's go to the analysis. Now let us assume you win your piglet at 5 weeks, and the minimum weight you've attained is just 6 kg. That's not a problem. So we're going to raise them for like 2 weeks on winner's feed, and the cost per kg is 400 naira, but note that each head will be consuming like 250 grams, which means in a day they will be consuming 500 grams. And I told you is 400 naira per kg, so that is automatically 200 naira daily for 2 weeks. That is 14, because 7 days, that's 14 times 200 naira. So eventually for that 2 weeks you'll be spending 2,800 naira. Just make sure you write it somewhere. Then at week 8 to 12, by then they would have attained 8 weeks old, and it's expected of your pigs or piglets or whatever you call it to have attained between 25 to 35 kg body weight at the end of 12th week. And by then, each pig will be consuming nothing less than 1 kg feed in a day, which means 0.5 kg in the morning and 0.5 kg in the afternoon. So that 8 to 12 weeks, it comprises of 35 days. So which means 35 multiplied by 400 naira, because I told you a kg cost 400 naira on the assumption now. In fact, it is very possible for you to cut down on the expenses. So that's 35 multiplied by 400 naira. At the end of 12th week, you would spend 14,000 naira for that 35 days. Okay, and at the end of the 12th week, just like I told you, you must have attained nothing less than 25 kg. So between 25 and 35 kg for your breeds. If you don't attain something like that, then you have to change your breeders. So at week 13 up to week 18, that's 6 weeks interval, is expected of your animals to have attained nothing less than 60 to 70 kg. By then they are just 4.5 months old from birth. So that's from week 13 to week 18, it consists of 6 weeks, that's 42 days. And each day, like the one you have on your screen, each day they are consuming 2 kg feed. 1 kg in the morning, 1 kg in the afternoon. So that's and okay, the cost of feed for the growers, by now they are already grower stage, the cost of feed would reduce drastically. The cost of feed is going to be 42 days multiplied by 250 multiplied by the 2 kg they are consuming. That's 21,000 naira. And I told you by the end of 4.5 months they must have attained 60 to 70 kg body weight. Then for week 19 up to week 24, when they will eventually have attained 6 months old, the feed they will be consuming would have increased from 2 kg. Now they'll be consuming between 2.5 kg to 3 kg per day. So let me stick to 3 kg. That means 42 multiplied by 250 naira multiplied by 3. Let's say the cost of feed is still 250 naira or less, but let me stick to 250 naira. You would spend 31,500 naira. And by now, they are 6 months old. Your animal are expected to have attained minimum of 100 kg. Now let us add up our expenses. Initially we spent 2,800, then the following 5 weeks we spent 14,000 naira. After that we spent 21,000 naira. Then lastly we spent 31,500 naira. So everything together will give us 69,300 naira. And at the moment of recording this video, let's say a kg of slaughter animal costs 1,000 naira. Let's just assume is 1,000 naira, of which is more than that. It all depends on your location, which means 100,000 naira is the amount you'll be collecting on each animal, and you spent 70,000 naira. The 30,000 naira is your profit, but not all. Don't forget that you pumped water, you had some miscellaneous and blah blah blah. So, but give and take, you will still have 20,000 naira as your take home per animal. And let's now assume you have 100 of these. That is automatically you having like 2 million naira on 7 million naira investment, which is still worth it. Don't forget, I've already removed the cost of staffing and other miscellaneous, and that is why you are still left with 2 million naira in 6 months. So ladies and gentlemen, to me, I believe pig farming business is still lucrative. If you have the money to do it, go for the right breed, because if you don't have the right breed and you don't have the right feed composition too, you may eventually end up being frustrated. All this my analysis, I've done it and it worked that way, and that's as you know, I always document my things, and that is the reason why I'm able to come up with these figures I give to you. The cost of feeding is what I have presently at the time of recording this video. It may go up and it might come down. But I need to also tell you this: not all pigs can attain 100 kg at 6 months. We have some special breeds like the ones I have on my farm. I have exotic breeds, and if you can get pure breeds, my animals are not pure breeds. My TN, they are not pure. My Cambro, they are not pure. If anybody tells you They have pure TN, they have pure Cambro. Just note that they just want to play on your intelligence. There's nothing like pure Camboro, there's nothing like pure TN, there's nothing like pure KS30 or KS whatever. They are exotic animals. And when we say exotic animals, it means you've crossed two things together to get that thing. I hope you understand. So on my farm, I have exotic breeds. The only pure line I have on my farm is the Duroc. So I will not lie to you. In case you want to start your farm and you want me to stock your farm, just reach out to me. Even if I don't have those stocks, I can as well reach out to my ogas. You know, I'm not the oga now. I also have bosses, I have mentors. Just the way you are taking me as mentor, I also have mentors. So if you just want to start a pig farm, look into good breeds of pigs and you will always be happy. I've never regretted starting a pig farm, and I'm so sure if you start as well with the right breeds, with the right housing and good management, especially with good feeding plan and feeding formulation, you will be happy as well. So ladies and gentlemen, I just come to conclusion to tell you that pig farming is still profitable this 2024. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Stay safe. Bye for now.